position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on another SEC rival, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Gamecocks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Florida Gators offense will get first crack at it here. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talk. Oh, he's got some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's going to take off. Inside the 35. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Gators are on the move. Hand off from the shotgun. The noise level is relentless here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if we can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man down the middle. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Gamecocks offense has the ball for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Can't get him to the ground. There he goes. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the first down. The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. And down he goes back with the 3. And the Gators will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Here's the punt, and he's done better. Not much on that one. This offense has it with really good field position. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Snagged out of the air. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28. And the Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first quarter. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. They're setting up the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
And on 3rd down, obviously you're thinking pass, pass, pass. A great job by the offense trying to slip in the screen, but the defense had none of it. Great job reacting to the screen, seeing it, going.
The run's on 4th down, still going. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Now, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself in for 6.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can...
Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Going with the counter play here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He leaves it with his back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism,
Going deep. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, South Carolina. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Flushed out of the pocket. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Got the quick pass. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the first down marker. Get in there and get it.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude. They did.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team will get to it, and they'll down it just inside the 30. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To throw, it's Sellers. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy.
Turning it on! And he was on his way to the 38. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. Well, jet sweep pass. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
But how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's down at the 27. They can't stop the clock, and this is a first down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The offense will quickly use a timeout. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Sellers. Oh, they're after him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. He's got an open man. They'll immediately call timeout. They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it on the move. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Fires to the tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And the field goal unit is on the field. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far from there in Columbia. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the corner of George Rogers Boulevard and Bluff Road, Williams-Brice Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Here comes the Heat. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Gators sending the offense back to work. From the gun, the running back has it. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Gators racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Right down the middle. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Trying to get behind the defense. Snags it inside the 20. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Looking to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Working that left side now. Touchdown Gamecocks. And the pummeling has started. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Livingston. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Now the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I think one of the most undervalued assets in good quarterback play is the play-action game. Making the run fake honestly and truthfully looking like run. You're fooling the defense, and then you're just making it easier on yourself because you're giving yourself bigger lanes to throw the football into.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. This time he's got his man. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Gonna swing it on second down. It's complete to the right. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Has to get there to move the sticks. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Florida!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
He gets in there for the 2. It's a 2-possession game now, and they've still got a shot.
South Carolina, 31, Florida, 15.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he...
Loose in the middle! At the 30. He's at the touchdown, South Carolina! And the route is on. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Got it in the middle. It's Wilson. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Gets it out fast. Quick step and go. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They're going to run it. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Power football with the run. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Raymond. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. The Gators can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wilson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved it to the 19. First and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The Gators have it with a first and goal. Backs going for the goal line. Touchdown, Gators! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Finds a little space. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much. And even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Got the first down, looking for more. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. The Gamecocks have this offense rolling. From the gun, running back on the move. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Looking down the middle. Got his man. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Quick spin on the run. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Gamecocks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Spins away from the defender. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the punishment has been extended. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Snagged in the middle. It's Jackson.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the
looking deep down the right side. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. They decline the penalty for pass interference, and they'll stand on the results of the play. That was hardly a performance worthy of a #1 team in the country, and now they have to look themselves in the mirror and see if they can get this thing right.
Yeah, they got hammered. Like, this was not competitive. This was a bad performance, and the committee watches every single week. And being the #1 team in the country, obviously you got some pressure on you, but this squad's got to perform better. They got to show up, man. This was an embarrassing loss, and Jesse, they're going to have to get some things fixed if they want to go try to compete for the ultimate prize.
I think the problem, if you're the head coach of this former #1 team, is that you've got a lot of problems to solve. What went wrong? Because they never even showed up. They didn't even look motivated in this game, and